Hey, this is Spenser, and this is my video for the It Gets Better project on YouTube. I grew up in Summerville, South Carolina. It's a small town, about 45 minutes outside of Charleston, and I lived there from the time I was 6 all the way up through high school. And, it's the South, the Republican, Southern Baptist, conservative, redneck, really scary area if you're queer. And I was never really exposed to anything gay growing up. My mom's super religious, so didn't really know a lot what was going on with gay anything. So what I did learn was whatever everyone else was saying. The first incident that I remember at all was actually directed at me in 4th grade. I got put in timeout for telling this girl in my class that she was so beautiful, and God forbid. So that was the environment I grew up in, and that's the reputation I got growing up. I didn't realize I was gay until the summer before my senior year of high school. I don't know, everyone else knew. I don't know why they didn't tell me. But I grew up with that reputation. It was never really active, and I was never really flamboyant, because I used to look like a girl. And so that was the education on gay everything that I got growing up, was that it's something to criticize and to just pick at. There were kids in middle and high school who, boys would wear skirts and get the shit beat out of them. What the hell? They look better in skirts than half the girls at this school. What's the big deal? So that's growing up in the South for you. And then getting to high school, my senior year, I came out to 1 or 2 people at the beginning of the school year, and by spring, the entire graduating class of over 100 knew. And I was the only out lesbian at the time, so I got a lot of shit. I had derogatory phrases, words, and images, poorly drawn images, but images nonetheless, spray painted on my locker, and notes, and the whispers in the hall and whatnot, and it didn't bother me as much because that year I was like coming out of my shell and whatnot. I don't know why, and so it didn't bother me as much. But seeing other people get that shit, that was I was the only out lesbian. There were a couple gay boys in that graduating class, so seeing them have to get that shit every day in the hall from the football players and whatnot. And that's just how they grew up. They didn't understand why they were doing it. It was just what they did and what they were taught. And now, I got out of Somerville about 2 years ago, and I'm in school in Charleston, which is about 45 minutes away. And that 45-minute difference, I don't know what it is, but it's a completely different environment. There's gay professors and gay doctors, and there's a transgendered professor at the school I go to, 2 actually, and there's people everywhere who can relate to whatever is going on with you. And there's so much support, not just in this area. It's everywhere. If you look for it, it's there. Youth-oriented programs, faith-based support groups, mentoring programs with LGBT professionals. The school I go to has a really strong gay-straight alliance and a really large gay community. And I mean, this is in the South, so you wouldn't really expect.
Hey, girlfriend. Hey.
That's my girlfriend. So you wouldn't really expect there to be really any support down here, but you know, you just have to like find it, and like once you find it, it gets a million times better. Like growing up, people are shit and kids are shit and shit is shitty, but like once you find that niche that you fit in and that people support you for whatever you are, then you know you got it down. So thanks, YouTube. Good luck, guys. Bye.